Hi everyone, I'm Megan. This is Pepe by my side today. This yoga class is for your 26th week of pregnancy and is part of a yoga series where I guide you week by week through your pregnancy journey. So mantra for week 26 is I create a calm home for my baby. So there is so much power in the breath, in mindfulness, in these yoga practices that we're doing, in sending signals to the body and to our baby that we're calm, that we're safe, that everything's okay. So we're going to harness some of that energy today throughout our practice. Hopefully it feels really good. Grab your mat and we'll get started. So we'll start in a comfortable seated position. Take your time getting there, settling in, letting go of your day thus far. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. And then I'll invite you to bring your hands to your belly, to your sweet baby. Notice if just bringing your hands to your belly helps you become a little bit more present in this moment as we start our practice. Starting to draw attention to our breath. So noticing the texture of the breath, the pace of the breath. Are we inhaling through the nose or the mouth? Where do we feel the breath traveling through our body? And sometimes just drawing our attention to the breath without even trying to change it, our breath, ironically, it does change in response. We might feel it start to slow down. Practicing non-judgment here. We're not judging ourselves, our breath is good or our breath is bad. We're just noticing. And then see if you can feel the breath travel to the belly. So as you inhale, see if you can inhale through the nose. And as you do, feel the belly press into your hands as your breath travels down towards the belly. And as you exhale, belly softens, baby hugs a little bit closer towards you. So inhaling, belly expands. Feel belly pressing into our hands that are placed on our belly, on our baby. And as we exhale, we soften, we hug baby a little bit closer to us. We'll do that a few more times. As you inhale, picture the breath being sent to your baby's home, your uterus. Exhale, we relax and soften. So sending loving, calming breath to our baby on the inhale. And knowing that they can feel the effects of this. As our nervous system responds, exhale, relax, to these deep, slow breaths. Let's take one more. Gently blink the eyes open. So I love that simple practice of just breathing with our hands on our belly. I feel like it helps me connect to my baby. It helps me connect to my breath and slow down a little bit. And baby's only feeling the wonderful effects of that, right? They're feeling our heart rate slow down. They're responding to our nervous system, enter that rest and digest state, that parasympathetic nervous system taking over. And it does help to have a cute dog by your side, but not necessary. Okay, so I'm just removing what I'm sitting on here, sitting cross-legged, one ankle in front of the other. And then we're going to take our hands and walk out a little bit, feeling a stretch in our low back, our hips. Breathing here, and then maybe walking our hands towards the left a little bit, towards left knee. Feel that in my right lower back. And walking my hands towards the right, towards my right knee. And hands back to center. Walking back upright. We'll switch the cross of our legs. So whichever ankle was in front, we'll just switch here. And we'll walk our hands out once again. Feeling this in the opposite hip, maybe more intensely. And seeing if we can continue that slow, soft breath throughout practice, being mindful with our breath as we move. That'll help us be present and not move too far into a posture or overdo it. Let's walk to the right side first this time. Pepe, I'm going to have you move in a minute. I'm sorry, Bubba. Walk your hands through center over towards the left. And back to center, walking the hands in, body upright. We'll take an inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left hand down, side body stretch towards the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, side body stretch towards the right. And then coming up, hands behind us, pressing some weight into the palms, and then opening the heart towards the ceiling. Gentle chest opener, heart opener, back bend here. And then we'll roll over onto our hands and knees, tabletop position. Pepe, I'm sorry, baby, you gotta move. You gotta move, baby. I just slide you up a little bit. Is that okay? Okay. So coming into tabletop position, shoulders over wrists or hips and hips over knees. So coming into tabletop position, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, but knees might widen a little bit here. if that feels better in your hips. And we're just gonna rock forward and back. Rocking forward and back. You can come almost all the way back towards like a child's pose position if that feels good, or you can keep the movement a little bit smaller. And then let's add in some circular motion with the hips. Might even feel good to close the eyes here. No right or wrong, just moving intuitively, moving with our breath, seeing what feels good in our body today. And reversing. And then from here, bring the hips under or bring the knees under the hips once again. We're going to extend the left leg towards the left. And we'll do those forward and back rocks again. And bringing left knee in, right leg out, forward and back. You've lost the breath, just gently reminding yourself to come back to it with the next inhale. And then both knees planted down again. Let's come into our tried and true cat and cows here. So trying to hug baby towards you to support our belly and our back here. As you inhale, feel the chest open, little back bend, and then rounding the back, hugging baby towards you as we come into cat. The slight open in the chest on the inhale. Exhale, rounding the back. One more time. And then from tabletop, curling the toes under, lifting the hips, straightening the legs as we come into downward facing dog. I always like to take a big, deep cleansing breath as I get there. Downward dog isn't feeling good for you today, always option to stay on the hands, hands and knees, and come into a child's pose or a puppy posture. One more deep breath. We'll look up towards the hands or your dog's butt in my case, and we'll slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. I'm gonna give you a little nudge, Bubba. And we're in our forward fold. I like to keep my knees generously bent here, and lately I've been really enjoying putting blocks under my hands just to bring the earth a little bit closer to me, and it allows me to lift my head a little bit so I'm not as inverted, and that just feels better without all the blood rushing to my head. Let's shift our weight forward and back, side to side. Noticing a change in our base of support and how being a little bit wider with our feet can really help us as our belly takes up a little more space in the middle of our body, the center. And then bending the knees, slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time, rolling the shoulders back, and finding our Tadasana posture, really rooting down with the feet. Feel your feet grounded. Hug your baby towards you. Support the back a little bit here. Open the heart towards the sky. Gentle tuck of the chin. Nice strong mountain pose. And we'll come through a little flow here. So we're going to inhale the arms up. As we exhale, sway to the left, sway to the right. Come up through center. Exhale, hands come down and find our baby, our belly. Baby and our belly. Inhale, arms come up. Sway to the right side first this time. And the left. Back through center. Hands come down and to belly. Let's take a deep breath here. Sending love to belly. Using belly and baby interchangeably. So. One more breath up. Swaying side to side. Back to center, hands down and to our belly. Soften the gaze here. You could even close the eyes if you're feeling stable on your feet and balance. Not an issue today. Tuning back into some of that belly breathing. Back to the present moment if we've started to drift, which is so normal. Widening the gaze, opening the eyes, hands come down. We'll find a little sway side to side. Letting the hands just flow side to side, not trying to control them. Heel might lift as you go the opposite direction. And pace is yogi's choice, or mama's choice. Pair up your breath with this movement. Maybe inhaling one direction, exhaling the other, or if that feels too rushed or fast, inhaling one way and the other, then exhaling the next round. And slowing it down, coming back towards our standing Tadasana position. We're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the earth or blocks. Inhale, halfway up, find some length through the spine. Hug baby close to you. Exhale, fold. And we're going to step right foot towards the back of the mat. In our stance wide here as we inhale the arms up to a warrior one position. A nice strong warrior one. Feeling pinky side of right foot pressing into the mat. Left knee bend. Nice strong warrior, and we'll come into a little bit of a flow. So on the exhale, opening the heart towards the sky as we cactus the arms. Inhale, arms come up. Legs are going to stay as they are, just the arms moving. Cactusing the arms. Reaching up. And cactusing the arms, open the heart. Inhale up. Let the left hand drop by your side, reach up and over towards the left with the right hand. Side body stretch on right side. Right left arm back up to meet the right. Rounding down into that left foot, we'll step the right foot to meet the left. Hands to the heart on the exhale. We'll find our warrior one. On the other side, inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, finding some length through the spine, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Inhaling, arms up to our warrior one. Finding our footing here, finding our strength through the legs, maybe playing around with our stance a little bit. Opening the heart on the exhale, gazing up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, opening the heart. Cactus the arms. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, right hand comes down, reaching up and over towards the right with the left arm. Beautiful side body stretch, left side. And both arms come up. Grounding into the right foot, stepping left foot to meet the right. Hands come down and towards the heart. Feel your heart beating a little bit faster perhaps after these standing asanas. And seeing what maybe just 3 slow, deep breaths can do to that heart rate. I'm going to try 3 breaths. Release the hands. Felt a little slowing. Those 3 breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. We're going to step back toward downward facing dog. And we're going to bring our knees to the mat. And we're going to walk our hands out to puppy posture. So hips staying over the knees as best you can. Walking the hands out, nice stretch under the armpits, upper back. Chin might come to the mat. Forehead might come to the mat. If you're feeling like you need a little extra support, you could bring a block underneath your forehead. And we're going to breathe here. This one's for you, Pepe. Puppy pose. Walking your hands back into tabletop. Let's bring the hips to the heels. Swing the legs around. We'll come into a seated position. Noticing how the body feels after even that little bit of movement. Left leg's going to stay in, right leg out to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, stretching towards the right leg. Hug baby towards you, slow and steady to come up using your core. Right leg in, left leg out. Arms up on an inhale, flowing to the other side. Again, not pushing or going to our maximum stretch here, but just moving within our available range of motion. Our body is producing a lot of the hormone relaxin right now. You can come up through center with core engaged, soles of the feet together, cobbler's pose, breathing here. And that relaxin helps loosen up some of our ligaments, which is a good thing for preparation for labor and delivery. But we don't want to overdo it, overstretch. We want to focus on strength and stability as well. So from here, from our cobbler's pose, butterfly pose, we can wave our butterfly's wings a little bit. That feels good in the hips. We can also find a forward fold. Finding our way to a comfortable seated position like we started in. I'm going to invite you to bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Take a few deep breaths here. Reflecting on, did this practice feel any different for you, with the intention of creating that calm home for our baby, sending calm energy to our baby with each inhale. And it's a practice. So again, no judgment. If you are more focused on following the class, getting the poses, modifying as needed, this is something that you can do literally anytime, because it's our breath. It's always with us. So it's as simple as bringing the hand to the belly, taking a breath, and sending the breath to your baby. Accessible at all times. As you inhale, send love to your baby. Exhale, feel your baby sending love back to you. Inhale, send love to baby. Exhale, feel baby sending love back to you. Hands come to heart center. You dipping out early, Pepe? I invite you to repeat after me. I create a calm home for my baby. My baby feels my calm. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. Thank you so, so much for practicing with me today. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day and week ahead. Your breath is always with you. Your baby feels it. Your baby loves you. I know you love your baby. Sending love to you and your baby.